Alright, welcome back to another driveway. Today we're going to get started on replacing the clutch in the Tiburon. But since I've gotten quite a few requests for different type of how-tos and type of things for replacing things in the Crossfire, well, since I've gotten requests for different how-tos on how to replace things in the Tiburon, we will actually take it step by step. Might be multiple videos, so we're not just going to go and bum rush it in one video, see it just high speed, yank out the engine, put a clutch in, yank back in. We're actually going to take a little bit of our time here. So today's episode, we're actually going to go through and remove the bumper. We don't actually need to do that to remove the engine for clutch replacement, but the bumper has a crack down here, so I plan on fixing that before putting it back on the road. So let's just start with that and move to the next one. Alright, like with most everything else that you do on vehicles, you just start by finding what you want to remove, in our case the bumper, and then see what else is attached to it. So you can see we got this plastic set up here. There might be clips or screws or something underneath the headlight, so we'll have to pull one of those to find out. And then under the front bumper, there's another splash plate that will probably have to be removed. So let's just start by removing these plastic pieces. And these are just quick clips that let you unscrew. And they just pull right out. Sometimes you'll get a pesky one like this that just keeps spinning. So just put a little pressure on the clip with like another screwdriver. And it should start screwing out. Make sure you find a safe place to put these, because even when you do, you'll still find you're missing a few. So alright, now you can see we got that taken apart there. Let's pull one of these headlights just to check, see if there's any clips or screws under it. Well, it should just pull right out, but looks like we got a couple wires hung up from the HID install. So we're going to have to uncover the rest of it, which is fine. We have to remove all this for to pull the motor. You might want to do that anyways, since this little light plug down here, can't really see it. But the little plug down here that plugs into the front here. So remove all the plastic. Thinking at some point we might want to refinish these headlights. They look pretty terrible. Alright, a couple more clips. Looks like there's a couple little sheet metal screws in there. Alright, well, let's yank the light on the other side and do the other 5 over there. And we'll get back to work. Alright, underneath, I'm going to have 2 of these clippy doodads. This splash panel here isn't actually attached to anything, so you don't have to worry about that. So yeah, you're either going to have a shorty screwdriver like this or a jack, but either way, that's how you get it done. Okay, this is where things start to get interesting. There are 2 little sheet metal bolts here and then halfway down, and then there's another one from this backside going straight up. So it sucks really bad. So after you remove this, the bottom clip, you can move this inner fender piece. That will give you just barely enough clearance to be able to get a wrench in back there. So you're going to need a different variety of extensions and such to find the right angle, and kind of sucks. Now this side is technically one of these little slide-in clips, but you have to like remove those nuts so you can get it enough pressure for it to pull out. Aha, there it is. That's such a horrible place to put one of those little things, because it won't come out. So we'll just break it up. And there we go. That's removing the front bumper. I've had this guy laying around for a while for the intercooler for the supercharger, or aftercooler, whatever you want to call it. But I've never gotten that hooked up. So, yay for future. Alright, that's it for removing the bumper. Someday soon we'll fix up that bumper and throw it back on there. But next, I think one of the people wanted to see how you replace the alternator. And that might not be a bad thing to get out of the way before we pull the engine. So, come back for that.